as authors, are we allowed to use affiliate links for our own books? For example, if your books are on Amazon, can you then also use an Amazon affiliate link to get both your royalties and the kickback from marketing your own book? We're going to talk to an IP lawyer to find out more.
It's Tony Iliakostas. I'm an adjunct professor of entertainment law and IP at New York Law School, and I have an Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok account called The IP Professor that's dedicated to all things intellectual property.
A question comes up a lot in the publishing industry, Tony, about whether or not authors are allowed to use affiliate links for their own books. For example, if they are an Amazon affiliate, can they use an affiliate link to then promote their own books? Or if they're an affiliate from another program, are they allowed to use those to then make the royalties on their books and to get that affiliate commission?
So I think the short answer is pretty much yes. I think there really isn't anything that could bar an author from doing this type of activity. So long as I think it's contingent on two specific situations that arise. So first things first, I think it's going to depend on how your publishing agreement reads. As we know, if you publish books or if you're a newbie to the publishing game, you'll probably see this when you do get a publishing contract. But essentially, it lays out your royalty payouts. It will let you know what your royalty payout would be, let's say from its first run. Let's say there's a second edition. If X number of units of books are sold, if it's sold on an e-commerce platform, this is the royalty payout. It's laid out in pretty comprehensive fashion in a publishing agreement. And especially if you're working with one of the top dog publishers, they're going to be pretty methodical in laying it all out, especially when it comes to the reporting aspect of royalties, where oftentimes publishers will do kind of like a quarterly report where they'll let you know how many books were sold, and they'll do the payouts, or they'll do a royalty estimation in that report anytime that they generate it and send it off to you. So as long as the publishing contract, I think, allows for that type of behavior and doesn't explicitly prohibit it, it shouldn't be an issue. Second to that, I think it's also going to depend on the e-commerce platform which you're using an affiliate link for. And I think that as long as the terms and conditions are laid out there, or are laid out that you're allowed to do it, or if they're silent on it, I think that doesn't necessarily mean that you're prohibited from doing it. And this is oftentimes kind of a legal thought where if something is not explicitly written to, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're barred from doing it. It does raise maybe some ambiguity, but it's not the kind of thing that's going to raise raise a red flag, you sound off the alarms and say, oh my gosh, unethical behavior here, this is legal. Not really. I don't think it's going to rise to that level, but oftentimes you just want to make sure that the terms and conditions have some type of guidance on it, maybe some explanation of it, or if they just don't say so whatsoever, I think that it should be okay no matter what. Obviously, if you have any thoughts about this or any questions, I think a thoughtful review from a lawyer of your publishing contract and even the terms and conditions on which you're using an affiliate link would be very helpful, just so that you have kind of that legal umbrella of protection, that assurance that would let you know that that type of behavior should be okay.
And of course, if we are using affiliate links, it is important to make sure that we are disclosing that we are making income from those affiliate links. That is a legal requirement. You have to make sure you have that disclosure somewhere in the content that you are creating. But if you have questions on affiliate links, how to use those, how to grow with those, how to use them to promote your books, go ahead and drop those down below. And if you've got questions on the legal side of things, Tony's coming back for upcoming episodes. Now is the time to let us know what you're unsure of, what your fears and frustrations are, so that we can get those answered for you. And as always, you can reach out to Tony on his social media. Tony, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at The IP Professor. And you can check out my entertainment law podcast called End Scene, with new episodes every Friday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
If you have questions on the legal side of publishing, go ahead and drop those down below. And of course, if you've got questions on writing, on publishing, on marketing, on tech and gear that's going to save you time and effort, now is the time to drop those questions for me. We're dropping daily videos to help you navigate the world of publishing so this can be your most profitable year ever without the time commitment, without the stress and overwhelm. We want to make this as easy as possible and as functional as possible as part of your life for you. So get those questions dropped down below, and we will see you in the upcoming episodes.